Time to operate.
We're doing some after hours backwoods engineering.
So you guys are breaking my transmission right now?
We're gonna have to cut it.
Welcome back. So as you see, we have our lead expert mechanic here with us now, Chris, who is gonna basically disassemble this rear cradle so we can put it back in after we install the new rear diff from RPM Transmission. Let's go check that out. The 2005 Corvette, notoriously known for a weak rear diff.
Looks even cooler when it's moving.
So we reached out to the experts for Corvette rear ends and transmissions, RPM transmissions, and we upgraded rear diffs. Now we have the 373s in this.
We just took the differential and slipped it onto the output shaft, and it did slide on really nice. When we have the rod ends in there right now, at its current setting, there's 0 adjustment. So with 0 adjustment, I can't put any preload on it, and I feel that it needs to be tensioned a little bit. So in order to get the tension on it, I need to shorten it just a smidge. So I'm gonna sand each end just a little bit so I have some rod end to work with, so I can put a little preloaded tension on it before I tighten it up. But now this whole thing is under tension just with my hand torque.
Right.
But when the rear end snaps or loads, it's gonna pull like this. But there is gonna be no slop to take up because I already got it tight. Ball joints can be stubborn. Hold this hammer right there.
Hold the hammer?
Yeah.
There we go.
You guys took this all out together.
Yeah.
With the cradle and everything on.
Because it was the easier way to do it. Get
Really hard to manipulate it all put back together to try to get that rear end lined up.
Gotcha.
So I want to put the rear end in all nice all by itself, and then put the cradle in.
So put you in these gloves though, dude.
They're called mittens. I don't want to get my hands dirty.
This is a real man right here.
I'm not a real man, Owen.
Bitch mitten.
I stand here and I hold the hammers. Right? So you guys are breaking my transmission right now?
Right behind it, right here.
You want to go get a lunch break or have a soda or something?
I was honestly gonna go grab a beer real quick, but if you guys are pressuring me, I guess I'll go ahead and get this up. Really, the car's starting to move up the more you jack that up. Yeah. Wouldn't that be hilarious?
Oh, it actually did.
I just told you that.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hate to say I told you so, but I just, ow.
Just missing one nut to finalize it. But other than that, it's in.
Take me through what we're doing here, Del.
We're doing some after hours backwoods engineering. We're gonna retrofit this Z06 seat to a Viper chair base.
What are your thoughts on this? Is this something you approve of?
This is something I don't approve of.
Oh my god.
Awesome. Dude, untippable.
I did try to tip it.
Untippable. All right, so we're at our friend's shop, Beyond Redline. We have the Nitto Grapplers in finally, so we're gonna throw these on the Rotiform wheels, and these are gonna get interesting. So we're not gonna light it on fire like all those crazy people do. What do you think? Is it a good idea or a stupid idea? Oh, sweet. This is the stuff that we need Dane for, honestly. Ready for work, Chris. All right, first things first, get your gloves. Can't work without gloves.
With when the leaf spring was in there, we needed to get way more droop on this. Okay, with the leaf spring was holding us back to get the droop to do the mock-up. Okay, so in order to do the mock-up, we need to get the droop right. So that's what I'm doing right now. This is not the optimum geometry for what we're doing, but all we're trying to do is make this thing go off a jump and not kill itself. So is it going to be the best?
We're big jump guys here.
So here we are in full droop, and I would actually like to get
More.
I'd like to get more out of it.
As of right now, I think with this setup, the wheel will fit just in that well. Oh no, I think you are from this angle. Yeah, you're right.
We're gonna have to cut it.
Time to operate.
We're going to use GM's line, and we're just going to trace that line up further. So I made this little rinky-dink jig out of cardboard, and it's 2-inch So my first spacing is a 2-inch extension of the fender well, and then I did another one at 3. So we're gonna cut it at 2, put the wheel on, see how it looks.
Officially prepped to cut the fenders. Now, before we could do that, we had to take all these linings out from all 4 wheel wells because it's gonna make it easier. So 3 inches, right, Chris?
No, 2.
Whose idea was this? So we took all of your money, Dylan. We did this. It's pretty legit, yeah? He's trying not to smile. Finished up, we cut all 4 fenders, got all the liners out, mocked up the wheels, they're fitting great. Together really well. Right now, the next step is mocking up the suspension components, starting to kind of figure out what we're gonna do for the upper and lower control arms and all that good stuff. Make sure you like the video, subscribe, and stay tuned for the next episode.